Well, hello, this is Rochelle, and welcome to my channel. I'm back with another entry from using a printable by Roetz, and this one is called A New Creation or Made Anew. And I just love these succulents and plants and that little lemon tree. It's just super cute. So I wanted to do kind of like a banner in the center of the page with the verse and practicing some letters or lettering. But first I just kind of figured out where to put what. And yeah, really, like I say a million times, with super cute printables like these, you don't need to be super artsy. You just kind of need to layer and lay out and see how you like it. And it's so awesome how it still makes each page unique. And so I really like printables. Since I'm not a super deluxe artist, I'm still learning, getting there. So just using my Tombow glue after I've cut out these little trees or plants, and then the hanging ones as well. I think it's called a terranium. I think so. Which at the end, I realized that the terranium does not have lines to it like I wanted to put in by the end of this video, but I'll fix it after, so not a problem. Just laying them down, keeping in mind obviously that I want that kind of banner or strip going through the middle with my lettering on it. I ended up using a different pattern paper, which it's very funny. It's been like crazy. My light that I use for filming has blown, and with the tropical storm Eloise going over here where we are, the natural light is shockingly dark. So I've got a little selfie ring light that's sort of kind of lighting up the space I'm working in, but it also makes filming and taking videos a lot more difficult. And so this piece of pattern paper that I'm using, you can't see that it's a piece of pattern paper, but it is one of Ella Roetz's pieces of pattern paper that comes with one of the other sets for the release of the 15th of January. I'm using a Karen Joan letter liner. These little tools are just magic. So you count out the letters that you're using. If it's odd or even, they are both sides of the little ruler. It's like a super durable plastic ruler, and you can then make sure that your spacing on your letters is even. Now I really like that because it kind of takes the reason why I hate my handwriting away, because it's never even, it's never kind of like straight, all of that stuff. So this really makes it much easier. And then I'm doing a bit of faux brush lettering or faux calligraphy here by just darkening up or doubling up the down strokes. So with any brush lettering, your key is gently up or soft up and hard down, press down, so that your lines or your strokes coming down are thicker than your strokes going up. They're the fine little lines. So using a fine tip pen with that, it makes it easier to do the faux version of this. And then I'm taking a big brush marker, fabric style big brush marker, and just scraping it against the edge of this paper. Don't worry, the marker survives and my paper's just fine. Just to give it a soft kind of shadowy outline, and then I'm gonna put that over there in the middle, realizing that it's just slightly too long, so repeating the little brush marker trick. And then got this the perfect spot for it, and happiness. So now to just stick it down with my trusty Tombow, and there you go. I'm going to add some splatters and some little Creative Retreat puffy stickers and all kinds of other things. But let's get to the verse. So the verse in 2 Corinthians 5 verse 17 speaks of being a new creation. Speaks of the old having gone or passed away, that God kind of creates in us everything new. Now, if you're like me and you've got a past that we don't brag about, but it's it's difficult to understand that God makes it like that, brand new. Even the word born again or reborn, it symbolizes that letting go of the old and embracing this new person that God has made you. Now, it's not always easy, but I need to constantly renew my mind, like the word says, by reading the word, um, so that I can understand what this new creation or who this new creation is supposed to be. I am a child of God. I have a calling and a purpose, and He has called me to be a disciple and a minister of reconciliation. So that's what I do. In everything I do, even when I make mistakes, how I deal with the mistakes, how I apologize, how I ask for forgiveness, those are the things that make me a new creation, as opposed to the flesh that kind of just wants to insist on having its own way. I really am so thankful that God has made all things new. He has made me a new creation so that I don't have to carry the weight of the past with me all the time. Now, here's the thing. In my understanding, this is a continuous process. So it's not like, in 1977 when you gave your life to the Lord. Now you're born again and you were made new on that day. It's a continuous process. It's you continually going to the Lord in the mornings, like we spoke yesterday about joy. Continually going to the Lord to be made new, to renew your mind, to have Him wash you, to get that input, that mindset change that you are a new creation. So we do still live in this world, we do still have a flesh in this world, but we're not of this world. So God makes us brand new. And I know for me, if I don't go to seek His face and His word and His will for my life, I kind of, it's very easy to fall back into old things. Because, like I said, even though my mind or my spirit is renewed, it's not always necessarily the same thing with my mind. So I do need to go there constantly, go back to the Father constantly, and He makes me a new creation. I hope the same is true for you today, and I hope to see you again very soon. Thank you for joining me. Bye-bye.